Greetings, Petrol Heads. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. First of all, I apologize if you can hear any noises in the background. It's raining heavily, and it is quite noticeable for me personally. Hopefully, it's not too loud for you. But let's get started on the restoration of this Echos Cobra that I bought before recording the previous episode. I bought all the parts just before starting the recording today, just to speed things up here a little bit further. Or the exterior parts I bought those, not all the engine components and suspension and whatnot. We will change rims right away. Bought some of those as well. So you can already see we have multi-link rear suspension, as I pretty much anticipated. It's a modern V8 car. You know, in the game, all modern cars have multi-link rear suspension. And on the front we have double wishbones. So another one that has double wishbones front and multi-link rear, just like the Royale GTR. This thing, 540 and 810 horsepower. I thought it was 600 and 900 as their values. Maybe, I mean, there has been a patch once where the maximum power of this car was reduced. Maybe they just reduced the base power of the available engines then. Let's lift you up. Buy all the parts. So we have. Do we have? Yeah, we should have ABS, right? Can we even look at that? Can we see an ABS pump? Yes, it's right there. It is a V8. Two of these. A and B. Then two of you. Front steering knuckle B, probably. How can I look at it? I mean, I could just take off the rim. That's C. Might as well just leave it off. The cross member is cross member B. Sway bar B. Sway bar link B. Let's see, two of these. One of you. Don't need that. Just needs absolutely everything here. Sway bar B. So continue to add A and B to those. And the timing cover, upper suspension arms, the water pump, the pulley, 2 of you and 2 of you, and then we should have it. Okay. Let's drain the oil before we really get started here. Kinda a little bit tricky to hit this. Please. Can I drain the oil? There we go. There was like no oil in there at all. Whoever used to own this car didn't care for it very well. Okay, now get rid of this. Then these. Okay, and do that. Good, let's rebuild it right away. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this side already. Do this, put the rim back on. And yeah, okay. So that's that then for the front suspension. straight over to the rear suspension. Again, I think I've mentioned this once before, but it's kind of weird that you have to drain oil, but when you take out the fuel tank, you don't need to like drain it or anything. And in the oil tank, there's usually, I mean, let's face it, with a V8, you're looking at like 5, 6. Maybe 7 liters of oil, whereas fuel, obviously, like you're looking at way more, usually at least, because obviously if the tank's almost empty, then it's less. Since this Echos Cobra is, you know, pretty much aesthetically based on a Viper, it's just because we're talking about like a fuel tank and draining, potentially having to drain fuel and whatnot. It must be a pretty terrifying feeling in this car when your board computer is telling you you're almost out of fuel. Because this is gonna use so much fuel, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I got pretty much no range at all left right here. Where's the next petrol station? Doctor, quick! Help me! Yeah, gonna rebuild the rear suspension right away. Good. And there's the left rear suspension completed. There goes the fuel tank and the fuel pump. Then we'll go over to the right side of the rear suspension. There's the upper suspension arm. There's the sway bar link. Wait, did I... Okay, I did not forget the suspension arm B this time. On the other side. Okay, that looks complete to me, apart from the brakes and the wheel, of course. So let's finish it off. Good, now we're gonna get this thing down and take the engine apart. Right. And then we go over here, do the same thing we did on the other side. Belt tensioner has to go. Don't need to remove that yet, but okay. Well, if it's gone, it's gone. And we don't need to worry about it anymore. That's a terrible, like, philosophy to apply to most situations where it's about something that's just not there anymore. It's gone. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Where has it gone? Why is it gone? How can we get it back? Like, I don't know. A friend of yours loses his wallet. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Yo, it's my wallet. It's like my debit cards, all my cash, all my important, you know, stuff is in there. I need to find it. Where has it gone? It's like, don't worry about it. Oh man. Gonna put this back together, then lift it up again, take care of the gearbox and the drive shaft. Most of all the crank, of course. Okay. And there's the gearbox. Don't forget about the starter itself, which goes right there. And drive shaft. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time to come back down. Okay, so there's this engine head. Again, no need to tune this car because I already have a tuned Cobra in my garage. No need for a second one. There's the spark plugs, the exhaust manifold, camshafts, cam gears, intake manifold, yeah. And there's the timing cover. Lots of idler rollers appeared, and of course also the water pump. Back tensioner goes right there. There's this, there's the other belt, and there's the last idler roller. Okay, there's that. There goes the throttle. Ignition coils, come on. And one more. There we go. There's probably something I forgot. Yeah. We'll see it later anyway. One thing I certainly didn't forget is that we don't have an oil filter on here yet. I didn't know that. How can I access it? There it is. Was that it? Yes, actually, in fact. So let's put some new oil in this thing. Okay, gonna sell all the old parts. This doesn't have exhaust pipes. Interesting. Gonna go to the paint shop. Sure. Right. And that's the Echos Cobra restoration then. We're gonna sell this thing for $101,000, putting us at $220,000, which is $40,000 more than before I bought the Royale GTR in this car. So yeah, that's how you make money in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.